Lord.
That's on my
He
head.
don't want to sleep in his bed. He don't want to sleep in his room. He was in here early this morning. He go through these phases on and off where he wants to be in here. He wants to sleep with me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then he's okay in his room for a while. Then he wants to sleep with me again.
Yeah. Yeah. They're probably them sleep regressions and stuff,
I can
whatever.
I could probably I can threaten him and he'll leave out 5 minutes. He'll be right back in here. I
Yeah.
guess I ain't threatening him the right way.
No,
Hey,
mama would never hurt me. Yeah, no.
She loves me.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. And then he gets right here. This one sees him get right here, and she has to get right in my lap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see
Because
you. I see you over there, and I raise
that's
you.
my mommy.
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. I know.
I'm done.
Yep. I know.
All
It'd be
right.
funny when I'm sitting next to Megan, then here comes Saya trying to climb on the lap, but ain't no room. Ain't no room. Nope. No room.
Yeah, well, you're not sitting in her lap, so it's clearly open.
Clearly there was space, and he will find it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Clearly.
Yeah.
And
One butt cheek
regardless,
on
there's
her.
room.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
room regardless.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't care what you say. There's room. There's always room.
And he do the thing where he just kind of itch. Oh, let me just. I'm like, what are you trying to? I'm trying to. I
Yeah.
just need to sit down. I said there was so much room on the other side of mommy. No, I just want to sit here. Mommy, will you pick me up? She's like, no.
Oh my God.
Although today he was sick, so I was like, fine, whatever, you can have her.
Stars. Okay.
Hey y'all, this is Who All Coming to Kinfolk podcast. I'm Marooned Assassin. We got Jmonea and BLR. How y'all doing?
Hey.
Hey.
All right, y'all. So the first question of the night: how many stars for the week?
Jessica.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say it's a 3.5. You know, it's a 3.5. Making some progress at work, getting some answers. Outside of the work. Whatever. Really making some positive strides. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say it's a 3.5. It ain't all the way up there to 5. But we positive. We optimistic. 3.5, man. We optimistic.
Do not talk to me right now.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We give a half stars. Okay. BJ. Oh wait. Well, why, Jessica? I mean, we all talk about the negatives of the week. So if it's a 3.5, it's damn near positive.
It is positive. It's on the positive upswing.
Okay. Okay.
Glass half full. Why are you such a hater? It is. We had some
Don't come back in here.
resiliency
Yeah,
stuff,
that's
whatever, at
something.
work and stuff, whatever. But from it came some good stuff. So I mean, it was a long ass day and a half meeting, but from it came some good things and stuff, whatever. Home life is good and stuff, whatever, except for baby boy being sick. But that was just tonight. So yeah, no, it's positive. Ain't nothing really pop off. So yeah, that's probably positive. What about you, Jmonea?
No, I said BJ first.
No, go ahead. You go.
I'm gonna give it a 2.
A 2. Okay.
Yeah. I believe last week was a 0, so it is an improvement.
I mean, it is still improvement. It is still improvement. I will take it.
Mm-hmm.
I will take it.
I mean,
you want to elaborate a little on that, though?
Yeah, because you was real short with that one.
I mean,
inquiring minds want to know.
On the work front, I don't hate my job, but I am annoyed with it.
So yeah.
That's an improvement.
Yeah.
And then at home, Oh, Delia called me. I gotta actually talk to her about what happened at school today. Why she got in school suspension.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna talk about that out. I gotta. Yeah. So.
What?
Yep. Yeah.
It was probably more than likely. It was probably her friends.
Yeah. Well, sure. Yeah. It's always the friend.
Her friends probably influenced her to do something, or she was talking to them, or who knows? But it had something to do with them. I'm sure it did.
Yeah. It couldn't be her. Couldn't have been her.
It's the other he
could have been.
Well, actually, I think the teacher might be at fault in this one. So.
Oh, okay. All
We're
right
gonna be
then.
filing a little concerned parent paperwork for school tomorrow. So
Okay. All right
yeah.
then.
Positive this week. I don't know, man.
I'm gonna say it's taking you a minute to find it.
I had, no, I'm gonna find it. No, I found yesterday I had fun. I stayed up late and played video games and had margaritas for Cinco de Mayo.
Mm-hmm.
So I was up until like midnight. That's late.
Yeah, you and hubby were doing get some good quality time in.
We was playing video games. We playing called Overcook. I challenge y'all to download the game and then let me know what y'all want to play because it's fun with more chefs in the kitchen. But me and Scotty was holding it down. So
Yeah. Okay. All right. All right.
but yeah, that's it. BJ.
People keep on coming in my room, so including the dog.
Damn, the dog too.
And then when I threaten him, he runs up under my couch, up under my bed. I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway,
I know your ass ain't finna crawl up in under there behind me. So
he
yeah.
already know. He already know what the hiding spots are. I don't know. I'm gonna say probably a 2.
A 2? Okay. Okay.
A 2.
Both of y'all
It's not.
got
It
some.
hasn't been bad. I think like from last week to this week, it really hasn't been bad. Work's been very pleasant, very good. I can say that. And this weekend was okay. I had 3 days off, so yeah, it was okay. My problem is, I'm gonna tell y'all my problem. My problem is that when I have to do these podcasts, more than likely I have worked a 12-hour shift. So in order to get everything together, mind you, it's a lot of kids in this house. Everything don't be done at a certain time. Mm-hmm. So when I come home, that's the reason why when we start at 8, I can't get on to about 9 or 9:30 because homework. If John is cooking, I'm gonna do homework when I get home because I'm not gonna leave all that on him. You know what I'm saying? So we kind of like swap out with stuff like that.
Share the load.
Kids got to clean up and this and that. They act like they handicapped, so they keep on running here. Do you have this? Where is that? Do I need to do this? I can't stand it.
Yeah, all of a sudden.
Oh, and Mondays are always but it's been okay, y'all. It's actually been okay. But I have been I can always tell when my anxiety is high, and I have been suffering with a little bit of anxiety.
Oh.
Well, May is supposed to be mental health awareness month, so I recently found a new therapist, so we're gonna see what that does and stuff, whatever. So, and if it doesn't have to be a therapist, just talk about it, even if you want to take this offline, for this podcast and stuff, whatever. But just talk about it.
No, you called me out on here.
Yep.
Why we gonna take it out?
Yep.
I just thought that.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, but you were so quick to call me out though. Yeah. Yeah.
But no, I need a new therapist too. The therapist that I had a really good one at first, and then I stopped going to therapy, and then I got insurance, and then she doesn't take insurance. Oh. So I was like, damn, I might contact her back and see if she will take insurance.
Right.
She was really good. Like I loved her. Like I felt like she was a good friend and I could just talk to, and like that's what I look for in a therapist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if she don't take insurance, won't she take you as a self-pay patient?
What?
A private pay?
How much was it? Am I gonna pay out of pocket like that? Hell no.
Oh, okay. I bet say.
Yeah, because I mean, at one point I did, but no. The last time I had a therapist, she was through insurance, and you do what is that? What is it? That Better Help stuff? Is it better? No, it's not that. I forgot what it is, but you go on and put your insurance information in, and they'll find you a therapist. You pay like $10, $20 each session, as opposed to, I'm not sure if she was 120 or was she 75.
Yeah, something like really that. Just depends.
Yeah, it's expensive. It's expensive. That's why I'm like, I ain't still paying shit.
Well,
Not no more.
I actually found a couple of really cheap groups, collectives, and people that will go through collectives in order to get payment and stuff, whatever. So a couple of them they don't take insurance, but it's like basically you pay what you can and stuff, whatever. And then some of them, because they go through this collective, it's a really it's apparently a big one, Headway and stuff, whatever. That's a third party, and so I found a therapist who would do sessions as low as $30, whatever. So I encourage you to check it out. If you want, I can text you the list of links that I went to and stuff, whatever. And the one that I went to, you got to kind of choose the therapist that you wanted to look for, whatever, race, gender, orientation, all that other stuff, whatever. And then I got to do 15-minute consultations with the two that I had selected and stuff, whatever. And then now the price varies and stuff, whatever, but you can during the consultation you ask them if they take the insurance and stuff, whatever, yada yada yada. And so, like I said, I can text you and stuff, whatever, but yeah, there's other alternatives out there. They don't all have to be so expensive. Because let's face
Mhm.
it, we all need mental health, okay? So why are we paying so much again?
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a luxury to be
So,
safe. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
but yeah. So that's probably gonna be my next venture. And I think my problem, y'all, is that I overload myself.
You do.
Why
Yeah.
do I do that? Why can I never sleep? Why can I never? My mind is always going about some shit that can clearly wait to the next 3 or 4 days. But that's not Bianca. I want my shit done right now. When I want it done, I want to work on it. But that's just me.
Well, some
So
of that's a control thing. You want it done
I,
right now, how
I
you
have been
want it. You want it
told that
done
I was a control
specifically.
freak. I was told that by a therapist I was a control freak.
Your
Oh,
work, not
I
mine. I
was
just said
told
it
that.
might be
oh my
control.
God.
No, she told me that I was a control freak.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
I
So
mean,
don't want
so
to pay somebody money to be insulted, so I'm gonna pass.
no, but but
no,
Now I'm
that's
gonna
not
pass.
the goal. The goal
I
is to
mean,
maybe
I self-reflect all the time. Okay.
yeah, but you're doing it in a negative stance. So the goal of a therapist is to maybe help you see things in a different way, a different perspective, help you
yeah,
come out on the other side, or maybe you're
How do
in
you
something and you're
positively
just
be like,
stuck.
you're a control freak?
Well, I mean,
I mean
no,
that's not
I'm
really
sure she didn't
negative
say it that.
though.
She was like, so it
No,
seems
she ain't
like
saying like
you.
that.
So she probably was like, it seems like you like to be in control of situations and
That's
stuff,
kind of how
whatever.
she said it.
And she
Yeah,
kind of leads you to it, so that way you make that. It's never in a negative connotation. That's the one thing about therapy and stuff, whatever. A lot of people think it's gonna be you sit on the couch, you tell them all your problems, and they tell you all the things that are wrong with you. No,
nope.
they're gonna point out some,
She
some behavior, that you may can work on changing. Maybe you pay attention to them next time and stuff, whatever. So, I, it's just it's different. It's different. It's a
actually
different
what they do.
conversation.
I
Actually, what they do
understand
is
that.
crazy because really you have a therapist to help you. You are actually talking through all of your. You actually have the answers to all of your problems. You really do, but they put it in a way that oh, I didn't see it like that. Oh, you know what? Yeah. So that's
What if
how
my
they
personalities
put
is
it.
already caught on to that and they don't charge a copay?
Who do? What
One of my
happened?
personalities is already caught on to that, and because okay, let's say for like you dieting, right?
Mm-hmm.
You should not eat this pie that I'm looking at right now. You should not eat this pie, but you're gonna argue with yourself, about no, I'm not, or you're gonna make little concessions. Well, I'll work out later, whatever. And you're gonna rationalize the whole thing. Now, when I eat that whole fucking pie, just know I thought about it and I still chose to do it. So
And all the therapist is gonna do is gonna walk you through that thought process. So, first of all, why were you so against letting yourself have a piece of pie?
because
There's
I
nothing
wanted the
wrong
whole
with having
pie.
a piece of pie.
I had the whole pie.
Well, I mean, well, first of all,
Hypothetically.
of course, of course, of course, this is I'm not licensed at all. The hashtag not a doctor. Um, but I mean, it's just about working through the thought process. So you wanted some pie. Why couldn't you have a piece? Oh, you're dieting. Okay, so um, Are you afraid that if you have one piece of pie, is it going to derail your whole entire diet, or could this not be considered, um uh your one little treat, whatever? Because that's the thing. A diet is restrictive. It doesn't mean that it just you can't have it at all. Some people would argue that, you can actually have some whatever. It's just about balance. So why couldn't you have a slice of pie? Do you just worry that you don't have any self-control, or are you worried that, that's pretty much what it is. They're just gonna ask you questions and stuff, whatever. They don't have the answers, whatever. That's what she was saying. They don't have the answers. They're just gonna ask questions to help you pull it out,
No,
to
people,
help you
like
think
I
about
said,
it.
as I was arguing with myself about eating the pie, I already had all those things. Like I did the whole back and
But
forth.
you
So if you're
didn't
not
you didn't
giving
come to any
me,
positive conclusion though.
no, I ate the pie. So clearly, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I mean, don't get me wrong. I fully support therapy. I think it is important. I just
Mm,
can't see myself sitting down because I'm my hardest critic, and if
yeah.
I will go through things mentally, whatever, with myself, and I'll have both sides kind of whatever back and forth in my mind.
That
So
I'm the same way, girl. I'm the
yeah,
exact way. I see everything from everybody's side of view. I'm gonna still pick my
Yep.
side,
yeah.
but that doesn't mean that you don't need somebody to still talk to that is
Yeah.
completely biased,
Unbiased.
non-biased,
Yeah. Unbiased. Yeah.
non-biased. So
No,
it
I want a bitch on
helps.
my side. I want a bitch on my side.
It helps just to talk to people that you don't even fucking know. They can be like, well, you was right, or you could have been a little wrong. Not saying it like that, but it helps because I know what needs to happen. I know what needs to be done, but I can ask 10 fucking people what they think about a certain situation. And I already know the answer to it. But
Hmm.
I'm just like, damn, I just want to ask you a question. What do you think about this? You know what I'm saying? I
I've
do that
already decided what I'm
all
gonna
the
do, but
time.
yeah. I mean, but and that's why I say I support it, and I think that it's important to talk out, your problems. Even if it's not with a therapist, you at least talk it out and you
Just
rationalize
with a friend.
however you got to do
Yeah.
it. I mean, it would be beneficial, I guess, to do with like somebody that went to school for that, but
Hey,
yeah.
you better get it, Mayflower. They
No,
went
no,
to
no,
school
no.
for
Let me stop. Like, yeah, they went to school for it. They're able to tell
Did
you.
she say went to school for it? Is that what she
I know,
said?
right? Like they absolutely did not go to school
No,
for
no, no.
it.
Like I guess I'm gonna listen to my doctor. I mean, but I mean that's why I'm like I don't know, but I mean, that's why I'm not really in like a big rush to get on therapy because I feel also like if I do get in there and I be like, okay, I'm gonna lay it all, on the line, my therapist is probably gonna quit. Like this bitch is crazy. Or
She
let
not
me let
though.
me let me prescribe you something. Okay.
Well, and that's another thing too. That's another thing too. So, you can choose therapists based on their therapeutic style. There are some that do psychopharmaceuticals, medicine. I don't know what it's called, but they do med. But there are
Yeah.
some that are strictly behavioral. There are some that are simply goal and task oriented and stuff, whatever. So you can choose that. If you're talking to a therapist, in the consult, and they, you ask them that, what is your therapy style? If they say they do medication, you say that you're not interested in that. That's cool. It's a wrap.
Everything up front. Yup.
But not all of them do that. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
And then even if you do decide, like maybe you really like talking to this person and stuff, and they say they do that, ask them what their process is for it. They don't immediately go through it. A lot of times they'll have several conversations and stuff, whatever. They'll suggest to you, but ultimately at the end of the day, they can't force you to take it. So you may say, you know what, I
If they
hear
have you
you.
committed,
If you're presenting,
I
if
mean,
they have you committed, they can.
yeah.
I mean, yeah. I don't know. That's why for me personally right now, it's just not number one on the priority of things that I need to do. I'm continue talking to the other bitches in my head.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's cool. That's cool.
it's
You know.
cool.
But at,
It's
le-
a
at
part of
least you
self
are
care though.
talking. Mm-hmm.
It's a part of self care.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Oh,
But if
Uh,
like she said, it's always off camera. If you need to
Mm-hmm.
talk, it
Mm-hmm.
helps.
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember that.
I'm still
Don't
gonna
keep
tell you
that
you
shit bottled
crazy, but
in
I'm a
because
listen.
I tend to. I'm the same way. I tend to hold shit in. I won't talk to fucking nobody. It's hard. It's hard for me.
Yeah,
I can have folks reach out to me. I reject people. That's just me.
yeah.
Okay, so speaking of men,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the post that I sent in the group chat, what y'all thoughts on that?
Okay, so first
Let
of all,
me,
let's let the
yeah,
people know what was going on.
okay.
So, in this particular video,
Can you play that video on here?
Hold on, let me see if I can send it to
yeah,
my.
see if you can play it, girl. See if you can play it.
Cause baby, for some reason, I just love watching that video. I don't know what it is about that video. I think I like
Supposed
laughing
to
at how
provide, but
fucking
I
stupid he
do.
sounds, and I'm just like, are you really a dumbass? Are you really a whole
Right,
dumbass out here?
right. A man's supposed to provide, but I provide. I
Yeah.
provide.
And what got me? He said, "What did he say? I can't work on an empty stomach, love." I
No,
said, "This
how I'm supposed to take care of everything outside and stuff whatever if I'm worried about cooking and stuff whatever. She said the same way I do.
baby." I was like, "This man is funny. He needs his own comedy series."
Right? Dig as he steady digging his own grave.
Yes,
I was like, all
I'm
right,
just saying.
bye.
She can come in. She can come in. Why I gotta leave? She can come in now.
No, you not already said you put it out there. You know what that sound right. That sound good. I'm already paying the mortgage, so going on,
Exactly.
Skippy.
Exactly. Oh my God. And I'm so glad Sugar. That is so fun. I love watching it. It's so funny. I said men or something else. Oh my God.
I gotta figure out how to work the app on my computer. Hold on. You won't regret the day that you left me. Okay.
I got a homegirl right now, bro. That she can come in and be a part of the relationship, and I don't gotta do this shit. Out your mind, right? What you won't do, somebody else will. You think okay, because you got a lot of money. I won't pay these bills no more, right? So all these utilities. But you don't pay your bills by yourself, love. What you think? Like, because you, bro, my mama said Christmas is next to God. $300 a month that you help pay. I think I'm more than 300. Okay, and just because you make more bank than me, that stops you from being able to cook. The rent alone is $32.75. You give me $250 a month towards rent. What? But if you made the same amount of money as I made cooking, I pay for the food. You pay for the food. I pay for the cleaning utilities. So let me bring it. How about you cook? What do you mean? I'm not. How am I supposed to cook and be focused on the work I got to do? That's impossible. I'm
Mm.
working more for you instead yours. I can't be focused without a meal, though, love. You make way more bread than me, and you feel like you exempt from being a wife because I make sure that laundry is done. I make sure that the table bill is paid. I make sure that we got clean refrigerator. All I'm saying is this, right? And I know a female, right? You know her too. We could all be in a relationship together. So how about this, right? Cook, one woman to clean. How about this? One woman to teach.
Hey, pause it for a minute.
How about this? You're right.
I don't know why I reach for the mouth like I could pause it.
Take me and we can leave. And let's see how far you get. Because y'all make more money than let's see how far you get with your y'all friend. Think because y'all make more
Pause
money.
it.
I'm
That stops
trying.
me from being a woman to my
Oh, I guess you can't.
Don't worry about it.
your money.
Oh, you got it.
Got food in there too. Your money. What food?
Yeah, just mute it and let it play in the background, I guess.
But my thing is that why can't you if you say you want shit to be if you okay, hold up. So many
Go ahead,
things right
get it
here.
together. Go ahead, get it
You
together.
want to still be the man of the house, but at this point, we know that you cannot be the man and provide. You can still be the man of the house, but you know what, baby? Since you are doing this, let's go ahead and work together. I can go ahead and pick up when it comes to the cleaning up. I can cook for you. Don't worry about that. You know, it's just certain shit. Why do we have to put everything on this woman? So she's working, paying most of the bills. She got to provide you a meal.
All the bills.
But you out here cheating though, and you can't even bring shit to the table. So at this point, you really a liability. Like you're not even you're nothing to be proud of.
It's the toxic gender role. It's the toxic. If nothing else, it's the simple fact that he thinks that that's what the woman is supposed to do, no matter what's going
Right.
on around them, no matter the
Right.
situation. That's what the woman's supposed to do. And because you're the woman, it's unfathomable that I should be the one doing it. I can't get in there and make no mac and cheese. I'm here
Right.
eating ramen noodles because that's all my hands know how to do. I'm so incapable of boiling some fucking water and putting some pasta in. That's all I can do. That's what I'm saying. It's so toxic that they don't even see. You don't even know what you got going on right now, and then you had a nerve to be stepping outside the house.
Yeah.
The audacity is where it gets me.
It's work for both of us. It's work for both of us. Basically, you want me to let this other female live up under me, and she gonna be cooking and cleaning.
The audacity is what is it for me. That's where it's at for me. The audacity.
Right.
So
Like,
my
how
friend
dare
said,
you? And he looked like he 4'9". Like, how dare you?
so she made a good point today. She said
Shut up,
that
Jennifer.
it was apparently a dude on TikTok who made a video, and he said that, you know what's wrong with you guys? You guys do
You hear me? You
You muted yourself right at the good part.
he said that you guys, apparently y'all men don't like women, because if y'all liked women, y'all would act like men.
I've heard that too.
Because you're expecting this woman to pretty much be a man and a woman. So at this point, if you don't want that woman, leave her alone.
No,
But no,
he's expecting her to be his mom.
yeah. But you want to take advantage of what she has to offer, but that's all you want to do though.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I was like, that make a lot of sense. Apparently, y'all men don't want to be men. You want somebody to take care of you. So at this point, you got mommy issues now.
And I've watched another video where I think I sent it to Jennifer, but basically it was saying that women have already done the work. We've been traumatized and stuff, whatever. We've been in the situation where we're just sick and tired. We're sick and tired, and so we've done the work. Okay, so what do I need to get my stuff up out of this and stuff, whatever? So they're going to therapy. They're going after the job promotion. They're taking care of this shit by themselves and stuff, whatever. And so in the video, they also mentioned that a lot of this is women have elevated themselves, but these men have not. They've stayed stagnant in the old mentality and stuff, whatever. And now they don't know what to do with themselves. That's why there's so much backlash and stuff. Yeah, I might have sent it to you, but that's what I'm saying. There's so much backlash and stagnation because they don't know what to do with themselves. Women have literally left these men in the dust, whatever. We take care of our own bags and stuff, whatever,
Yep.
Learn how to clean. I mean, I'm all for not having the gender roles. Okay, well then let's not do genders. Let's be a team.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying that there can't be any gender roles and stuff, whatever, but when there's this point where it's so toxic that you can't see in front of you past your own nose that you're really the problem, that's where I have an issue with the gender roles. Because I mean, in my house, it's 2 women, so it's easy for me to say no, no gender roles and stuff like that, because one of us bitches gonna take the trash. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have an issue with it. My issue is when people are so dead set on ruining what they have just because they don't want to do the work and look inside and change themselves. If you're hungry and you're sitting at the house that's being paid for and stuff, whatever, I guess you need to go up in that kitchen to figure out what you're cooking. I have never understood people who will be in a house hungry. Never understood it. Never understood. You can't figure out how to boil some water. You can't. You own TikTok right now. Why don't you look on TikTok and look at Food Talk real quick? You ain't even got to buy no books and stuff for them. Look at Food Talk. You go in there and search chicken. Well, let's say black folk Food Talk chicken. And it's going to tell you how to cook some chicken in different ways. Like, there's no excuse. There is no excuse.
No, I mean, so the funny thing about this all, do you really think that she left this dude?
No.
As much as I want to, as much as I really wish that there was an update to this, and she was like, okay, so after he gone, or even him being upset on TikTok and stuff, whatever, whatever, he got to go back to Oka. I want to say yeah, but I don't think so.
I don't know how to check it on here to see if there's an update on it, but yeah, no, I don't think that she left him. I mean, if she didn't, I hope he don't try that shit no more. But to say with his full chest and be wanting to argue the fact that he feel like he should have another female at the house to take care of his needs.
And they're gonna try to make it attractive to you. She could be in a relationship with both of us. That ain't what she signed up for. That is not what she signed up for. And that's the thing. You trying to come up with these half-ass, solutions, but really and truly, they're just another way for you to not have to step up.
No,
Really and truthfully.
I'll put you halfway. How about instead of a female, we get another nigga to help pay these bills?
Right, right.
Both up.
Right. But all of a sudden you got your hackles up when you say that. Hold on. It's the same thing. Look, you could be in a relationship with them too. Yeah. Nah.
Yeah, no,
that ain't gonna fly.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So yeah, nah. I think the person, yeah. Hopefully she left him. But
yeah, I hope so too.
That flat foot and wrong. Oh yeah, no, he's 10 toes on that. And then at the end, she was like, when he gave the ultimatum, and she was like, "All right, bye, leave." And he was
like, "But why I got to do that? You're the one, brother. That was a good suggestion. You had a really good idea just then. Why don't you go ahead? You know what? I'll take that option."
Yeah.
No, he realized he fucked up.
And didn't move his feet to go nowhere.
Yeah. And they could go to show he knew at the end what he had. He just didn't want to leave it, and that's just him being greedy. He didn't want to have to step up and do stuff, whatever. He wanted to have his cake and eat it too, and he just didn't want to have to drive to go get it.
Yeah.
Thing is like, you know how like you like situationally you get upset about something little, and then like
you blow it out of proportion
about it, and then it's like, okay, well,
let me calm down. Let me calm down.
This one time I come in and I'm going off about how never fucking clean, and we should get somebody else in here or whatever. And then she's like, oh, but I do all this, and this, and he like, you know what? Let me be quiet.
But at that point, you can't even. Yeah.
She gonna be looking real silly. She gonna be looking real silly if she do decide to stay with him and decide to bring another woman in their house. Like a lot of times, I think that people do shit like that for views also.
I hope
like she might have a mind made up already. You just never know. She might be like, oh, she can come in here and stay. It don't matter, but I want to see your react. I don't know, because we live in the world of social media now. People are so okay with a lot of things that are not cool nowadays.
Yeah, no, they don't know their worth at this point. Know your worth.
I think people just don't have good value. Like, it's okay to be open-minded and stuff for them. It's okay to, really be receptive to other ways of thinking and stuff whatever. But I think you have to have good values. Otherwise, you're going to let any old thing come in your house and stuff whatever, and you're going to let that wreck something that you're building. And that's the thing. These people, they want to have, these marriages and stuff whatever, and they forget what they're working towards and what they're trying to build. So yeah, they come on and let somebody else, wreck that, marriage. Okay, you want to open it up and I don't want to lose you for some reason. Okay, whatever. And they don't realize that they're actually just taking a wrecking ball to one of their pillars holding up the foundation of their relationship,
I mean,
I don't think people realize that.
It does work for some people. I mean,
it does.
But the
for
thing
some people.
being the thing being that situation, she was not about that life. So for you to be with somebody and then say, oh, let's try this whole new way of living, and it's solely gonna benefit me. What a lot of people get confused with. Okay, yeah, your man's the head of the household, whatever. But if his guiding, if he's not being guided, or he's like being very selfish in how he wants to live in the household, then should you really be listening to this man? And he not
like, because I know a couple of people who are in the poly lifestyle and stuff, whatever, and the amount of communication that goes on between these people is astonishing. Like, for real, like, there's constant communication, because in this truly poly relationship, you have to make sure that there's balance. Someone isn't feeling neglected. You know what I'm saying? That you make sure that you're including everyone in, or you also have to make sure that they're getting their alone time too, as separate people too. So the amount of communication that actually goes on in poly relationship is actually something that a lot of people overlook. you are having trouble communicating with just one other person. And you trying to bring another person into your relationship?
Yeah.
No, ma'am, no, sir. It's not gonna work. It's gonna fall on your face. No, ma'am, no, sir. That's not what this is. This is not just a ploy to have your side pieces live with you, to have, another girlfriend and stuff, whatever. You really have to put in the work to be in a truly successful relationship, not just poly. And I think that's what people are really forgetting, that even though you've been with someone for a very long time and stuff, whatever, that communication line has to always be open. And sometimes things change. So that's why you need to have that constant communication.
Yeah.
Things
change, people change, but ultimately, if y'all are working,
people grow.
I mean, yeah, but long as y'all are working for the same thing, at the end of the day, grow, evolve as a person. But as long as your end goal is still the same, I feel like whatever road y'all take to get there, as long as y'all are both, communicating, obviously, but that I don't think that was gonna get them to the path that.
No, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. That wasn't it. That was just a lot of whole audacity, and it didn't need to be there. No.
I see what else I sit in there.
I know, right?
I was like, because I've been sending so much stuff. I'm like, oh, look, okay, we do today a lot of sex shots, but whenever I see that's messy, I'll be sending it. I'm like, oh, we're gonna talk about this mess.
Okay.
There's one, man says that he will not step in if his baby mama is being physically abused by her new boyfriend because it's not his responsibility. She is no longer under my protection. Is the dude right?
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that. I'm like,
is your kid in that household?
What you say?
Is the kid in the household? Because if the kid staying with the baby mama, then that kid is now being influenced by that abusive man. That's always I'm like, okay.
And that's that whole thing about, even though you and the baby mama or the baby daddy are not together, whatever the situation is, it's still about the kid. What's the best environment for the kid?
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying, you gotta rescue your baby mama out of everything and stuff, whatever. But what you can do is if the baby mama want to sink herself, let her sink herself, and you get your kid.
Okay, so question, it's not as deep. Well, my owner might be. Well, so let's say your baby mama call you, or your baby daddy call you, or either one in your case, man. But they call you and they all stranded on the side of the road with
inclusivity.
With your kid turned on the side of the road. Would you go get and rescue both of them, or would you rescue just the one, just your kid? Or if
I think for me, if this was not a habit, if this was the first time and stuff, whatever, then I would go see what's up. I would go, what's going on. First and foremost, I need to check, make sure my kid is okay, right? So I'm automatically gonna go anyway. The question is whether I'm letting you get in the car or not. So yeah, I'm gonna ask some questions and stuff, whatever. Look. I'm being honest. The baby already in the car in the AC. You still outside, and I still got the window cracked.
What you about to do?
What happened? What happened? Since I'm here, what happened? Matter of fact, I might even be outside the car. Just talk. Don't even look in the car. He fine. I got the keys in my hand. What happened?
I think that if I got two things to say. I think that if the person if you knew that person had family, I feel like as an individual, hey, baby daddy, I got Jordan in the car with me, fans. I got Jordan in the car with me. And we on the side of the road. Can you come pick him up? And I got somebody on the way to come fix the car.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's decent of somebody to do. I feel like, okay, here I come. Shit, that's it.
I would be on the way. Yep.
So if the baby went in the car, is completely out the question.
Well, it would be because at that point, then why you wouldn't need to call me.
I got
that point, because again, the relationship is not between me and you anymore.
Yeah.
I'm only dealing with you because of the kid. So if the kid is not in the car, if the kid is not in the equation, I shouldn't be on your mind. Call
But
whoever it was that's gonna fix the car.
I am gonna say this though. Let's just say Jonathan's baby mom called him and said, "Hey, I'm on the side of the road. I got the kids in the car." Well, she won't do that. But if she did, I'm gonna say if she did, hypothetically, if she
Hypothetically,
did,
of course.
if she did, I would side eye him, but I'd be like, I mean, shit, you can go change the tire. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I wouldn't care.
So with him to go rescue her?
You could go change her fucking tire, but don't put that bitch in the car.
Right. I think that to me,
I don't have a problem with that because even though I can't stand her, ultimately, if I called somebody and needed help, that means I really need you.
Yeah.
I don't want to get in your car. But if you could at least fix my tire, I would be satisfied with that. Now, let's just say she didn't have a spur. Baby, you might have to find
call AAA.
Call roadside assistance.
Right.
Hop in the car with them. But I'll take the kids home, but you gonna have to hop in the car with them.
Right. You know what? Matter of fact, I do you a solid. I would do you a solid. They'll me the money to go get the time.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I got
if you're really serious, tell me the money to go get the time.
Then I got you. Oh, well, I expect you to buy. You don't expect that? All right.
I'm come grab my kid.
I'm gone at this point.
No, at this point, I'm gonna come grab my kid.
But see, the one thing about his kids with her is that they are old enough. So it's a difference. So I'll be like, y'all want to come with me or you want to stay here with her? Because which one? I'm finna fucking go.
I sure would.
Because I ain't paying for no motherfucking no tire. That ain't my wife.
Nah, look, I would do it this way. I would hang up with you. Okay, you on that bullshit, whatever. And I would call the kid personally. Hey, y'all on the side of the road, right?
So let's check and make sure.
Right. first and foremost. Because your mama on that bullshit.
Exactly.
Y'all on the side of the road, right? You want me to come pick you up and you good? You know, I mean, let's be honest. Because again, we don't have a relationship. I'm not gonna play with it. We don't have a relationship. I'm only dealing with you because of the kid.
Yeah.
But
we didn't work out. I don't even like you like that.
So back to the original question though. The baby mama being abused, that has long-term ramifications for your child.
I think that's different.
Yeah, I mean, because that has long-term ramifications for your child, whether she getting abused or not. I mean, do not condone
in this instance. For me, it's not even about the kid because in this instance, the kid is being affected, but at the same time, I feel like her being broken is still going to affect the kid in the long run. So I would want in this situation, because clearly she can't help herself, whatever. If she's reaching out to me, especially in these types of situations, in order for her to even reach out to me might be a risk to her. And for her to take that risk, I feel like I would have to take action. Now, again, if it's a pattern, like I'm not going to keep helping you out of the situation and you keep going right back in that shit.
That's what I was gonna say.
At this point, I would help you and stuff, whatever, and of course, I would keep my kid, check him over for about a week or so, whatever, see if I need to go ahead and file some paperwork for custody and stuff, whatever. But at the same time, at that moment, I'm thinking about, okay, let me remove them out of the situation because at that point, it is a them situation. Because at that point, you're right, the kid is still being affected.
You're not the baby mama, you helping your child. I mean, which ultimately, that's what it's all about.
I was honest about that.
So, but when you word it like that, it does not sound as bad as I ain't helping that bitch.
I mean, and that's the thing, whatever. The motive is still the same. The motive is still I'm taking care of my kid. First and foremost, as a parent, first and foremost, I'm taking care of my kid. The motive never changes.
Right.
Now the situation will. But again, I'm still thinking of the best way to take care of my kid is to remove them.
Yeah.
Right now.
I let them be around that. So yeah, at that point, you filing for custody and either she leaves.
Heavy. Yeah. I'm already on the phone before I get there, just so they know. Go ahead and drop the paperwork. I'm gonna hang up the phone with y'all, but I'm gonna call y'all back tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like it's already no, we're not gonna play with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know that makes sense though. That's ultimately it's for the good of your child. If it don't benefit your child, then you know.
Even if it's a temporary custody, like she just happened to get in bed with this dude, whatever. All right, get your shit together,
Bad decisions. I want to keep my child. I want to keep my custody because you make bad decisions. You clearly fumbled me. Got with this person. You make bad decisions.
Yeah. All right, y'all. This has been Who All Comin. I'm Marooned Assassin. We got Jmonea and BLR. Good night.
Night, y'all.
Bye.